Hello guys, today we've got our first of the brand new toy line, Jurassic World Legacy Collection Reimagined. This is the replacement for 93 Classic and the Legacy Collection, and it's this weird hybrid amalgam of the two, where we've really only gotten a continuation of 93 Classic, but this set's a little more Legacy-y. It's weird. I would have rather them just discontinue 93 Classic and keep giving us regular Legacy Collection sets, because who is this for exactly? I mean, I get it's for, this is going to be a great set for kids, don't get me wrong. Like, this is a fun play set for kids, but as a collector, I mean, you could argue that the ACU Trooper is our first, like, ACU pilot we've gotten since that really rare Destructosaurus set, but it's not a screen-accurate ACU Trooper. It's this weird 93 Classic-ified ACU Trooper, so it's kind of like he's not all there. There's just a lot of whys with this set. I'm gonna stay relatively positive because I do like what they're going for. I think this is fun. I just think a couple of tweaks would have made this set seen a little bit better in the eyes of collectors. But for 25 bucks, what you get is not a bad deal. You get a small vehicle, a human figure with accessories, and a dinosaur. So it's just that a lot of the stuff, it's just why? I do like the box though. The Legacy Reimagined box is pretty neat. And you've got you got the ACU pilot with the helicopter, Legacy Collection Reimagined, Chopper Chase Pack. Top of the box has got Legacy Collection. The box is really nice. It's a very premium looking and feeling box. Sides got the Jurassic jungle motif, unassembled, reimagined. On the back of the box, it shows off the things. You get a helicopter. It does have launchers. You get Atrociraptor, an ACU pilot, and then the Carnotaurus, which we will have a review of. I debated whether or not to review the Carnotaurus or the ACU pack first, but because I have the original 1994 D-Wing Carnotaurus at home, I would rather do a direct comparison with that when I'm home. This, I don't have the original Capture Copter or the other helicopters that this set is inspired off of, so it's not really a loss for me. And I don't own the other ACU pilot, so this is pretty much original. I don't think anybody's going to be losing sleep over me not comparing the different Atrociraptors to each other, because this is the same damn Atrociraptor sculpt we've had since Dominion. But anyway, this is a neat set. It looks really nice in the box. Low-key don't want to take it out because it does look really nice unassembled in the box. But we gotta do it. So I'm going to go ahead and open this box. So here's everything out of the box, and God, I'm gonna get flack for this. I like this set. I will address the elephants in the room now. This is how I would fix this set before I even start looking at it, just to make collectors like feel a bit better about this. This guy right here could have been Muldoon. Just literally name him Muldoon. He already kind of looks like a hatless Muldoon. Just call him Muldoon. People would be a lot less complaining. But he's not Muldoon, he's an ACU pilot. So I feel like if they would have made this a 93 Classic-ified Muldoon, hell, keep the same figure. Keep the exact same figure. The armor, you could even have ACU. Maybe change that to a more Jurassic Park fitting title than ACU. This could have been Muldoon. People would have been a lot more excited about that. And then the stun prod, I would have given him a different weapon. Why would you ever need a stun prod in a helicopter? don't know. Give him a 90s bazooka like Muldoon would have had, and make him Muldoon. But for what it is, this is fine. Why we have an Atrociraptor in a helicopter set, I will never ever understand. This should have been some sort of pterosaur. And yeah, that's all I would do to fix this set, is make this Muldoon and make this a pterosaur. But for what we do get, what we do have is quite nice. I do quite like everything included. So just those few little tweaks would have really made this set, I think, a lot more positively received. But I quite enjoy it for what it is. So we're going to look at the Atrociraptor first, because it's the part nobody's watching the video for. But we have to look at it because it is included in the set. This has been an Atrociraptor heavy year with Chaos Theory. I think this is our third Atrociraptor this year that's released. If Ghost's Hammond Collection figure releases this year, that'll be the fourth Atrociraptor. And I forgot about an Atrociraptor already. Let me run through them in my head. We got Tiger with the Ben set. We're getting Ghost with the Darius 2-pack. Then we're getting the Green Pantera with the Kenji Moto Chase pack. Then we got this Atrociraptor. Then we're getting Hammond Collection Ghost. So, a very Atrociraptor heavy year. But this is a nice Atrociraptor. I would say this is probably the best looking Atrociraptor we've gotten this year. Ghost doesn't count. He's kind of in his own league, the Hammond Collection one. But as far as the mainline one, I think this is the best looking one. It's very Chaos Effect. Very Chaos Effect to me. These bright neonish colors in the black. It's a very Chaos Effect inspired. If they would have just painted this like that one Chaos Effect Velociraptor, collectors would have lost their minds, like in a good way. But for what it is, this isn't bad. I quite like it. No painted pupil. No painted pupil, Mattel. It's a sigh from me. Set gets a 0 out of 10. I'm just kidding. Mattel never paints pupils, and it's a black head. It makes sense. Got a scan code. Scan it into Jurassic World Facts. It's your basic Atrociraptor. Perfect dinosaur to include in a helicopter set. This is a good raptor. This is a good raptor. Why is it in a helicopter set? Who knows? Who cares? That's the Atrociraptor. Moving on, let's take a look at our ACU guy. This is our ACU pilot. He's really nice looking. They did not have to put this much detail into a nameless ACU pilot. And he's got a really nice head sculpt. He looks like Muldoon. I feel like this was Muldoon at some point. You got the ACU logo. You got this nice red there with a painted belt buckle. Look at that, Mattel. And he's got, I think these are the same legs as like some of the other 93 classic figures, but he does have painted gloves. I actually think they're sculpted, but he looks like a complete package with that. And he comes with a helmet. The helmet is a rubbery material. It will slip over his head like so. Look at that, he is ready to go hunt some dinos in his chopper. The helmet does have a little Jurassic logo there, and it's a nice helmet. It's nice that it's removable. I do like that feature. But they could have just easily sculpted on a helmet, but he does have a helmet, and he actually looks a lot more like an ACU trooper with the helmet, just the wrong colors. If he was blue, he would match pretty well. I'm sure they're going to reuse this guy next year for the 10th anniversary of Jurassic World. I will be very surprised if we do not get some sort of set that has an ACU pilot and Maserati with a helicopter. It could literally be this exact set, maybe a bigger helicopter. And he comes with a stun prod. It's the same stun prod that Ray Arnold comes with, so you can get him to hold the stun prod pretty similarly to Ray Arnold. Don't know why he needs a stun prod in a helicopter, but it's nice reuse, I guess. I'm sure they were just like, we need to throw something in to give him an accessory. We have this, it works, and I'm complaining, but it's not like a really big complaint. He just comes with a stun prod. So that's our ACU guy here. keeps focusing on my intro series figures. But yeah, he's not bad. So he can defend himself from the Atrociraptor, or at least try to. Not a bad figure at all. He's your standard as far as articulation goes. He does not have the added Hammer Collection articulation. And yeah, he will go in our helicopter. Just I'm gonna remove this stun prod. I do like this guy. He will, honestly, I will say, he will fit in really nice with the park workers that released already. Even though he's an ACU pilot, he does look like he would match the park workers that came with the set with the park workers. He does look like he matched them very well. But he's gonna go on my 93 Classic shelf, just like the rest of this set, because this is essentially a 93 Classic set. Here's the helicopter. This is an interesting piece. It's a weird amalgam of Jurassic helicopters from the past. So it's painted to look like the original 93 Capture Copter, especially with that shark teeth at the front and then the tan colors. But this looks like the freaking Chaos Effect chopper that came with Dieter Stark. Like, it looks almost a one-to-one to that. So it's very, very confusing why they decided to go with that. Maybe if they painted the Atrociraptor to look like the Chaos Effect Velociraptor, that reference would have been a little more recognizable. Because they made it small, people are just like, this is a cheap, dinky helicopter. And I'm like, yeah, it is a cheap, dinky helicopter. That's the point. It's a $25 set. And for 25 bucks, it's a nice helicopter. This is our first helicopter we've gotten since Kayla Watts' helicopter, and that's a really nice helicopter. It's just the Kayla Watts figure sucks. This is a kind of shitty helicopter, but the human figure is pretty great. I'm trying to get him posed like he's actually... Can he hold the joystick? I'm sure he can. Oh yeah. And then there's another joystick here he can also hold, but I think that's like an ejection seat button. So there's that. You can put the... He doesn't even fit in the cockpit. He doesn't even fit in the cockpit. Oh my god. It's a helicopter. It's the propeller spin, which is fun. It's a neat little helicopter. It's definitely not great, but it's very fun. Like, I could see kids having a lot of fun with this helicopter. It does come with a missile launcher. Those are always fun. Never gonna see that missile again in my life. But yeah, that's the set. It's neat. I believe the missile is the same one that's come in a couple of sets before. That's fine. It's a lot of reuse on this set, but it's not bad. We got a new human figure sculpt. That's all I really care about. So what would I rank? What would I rank this set? Oh, there's a peg hole for the stun prod. That's nice. You can peg his stun prod. Okay. So what do I give this set? I like it. I like it a lot. Completely biased opinion, an 8 out of 10. Objectively, it's a 6.5 out of 10. Just as far as a collector's piece goes, this isn't ranking very high, but as a fun toy piece, it ranks pretty high. So I'll average that out, give it around a 7 out of 10. The Atrociraptor is a neat Atrociraptor. It's really popping. It's very vivid. I love the colors on this Atrociraptor. It's a good figure. It's just, why put it in this set? And then the helicopter is just kind of cheap and dinky feeling, but that's the point. It's a $25 set. This isn't supposed to be a nice, expensive helicopter. This is supposed to be a cheap helicopter for kids to have fun with. And then the ACU pilot, while he's the wrong colors and he's not accurate to actual ACU pilot, he does fit the 90s aesthetic pretty well. So I do like him. So a 7 seems pretty fair for me for this set. But what do you guys think? Let me know what your thoughts on this quite controversial set in the comments down below. Thank you for watching.